Have you ever dreamed of pursuing a passion but feared what others might think or say? What if you could hear your own story of triumph over fear and self-doubt? There was once a young woman named Sarah who grew up in a quiet little town, far away from the bright lights and opportunities of the big cities. She was an ordinary girl with extraordinary dreams. From the time she was a child, she loved painting. Her notebooks were filled with sketches, her bedroom walls were her canvas, and every color carried her imagination into new worlds. But like many dreamers, Sarah faced resistance. Her parents, hardworking people who had struggled to make ends meet, often reminded her that art wasn't a real career. "Sarah," her father said one evening, his voice tired after a long shift, "we love you, but you need to think about your future. You can't eat dreams. You need a job that pays the bills." Her mother nodded. "Your cousin is studying medicine. Why don't you think about something safe, something respectable?" Sarah smiled politely, but inside her heart sank. She wanted to please her parents, but her soul burned for her art. And so, she lived in conflict pulled between expectation and passion. Years passed, and Sarah followed the path her parents laid out. She enrolled in a business course at the local university. She attended classes, passed exams, and played the role of the responsible daughter. But every evening, after long lectures and group projects, she would come home and sit by her easel, losing herself in colors and shapes until the world outside disappeared. One night, her best friend Lily walked into her room, saw the paintings leaning against the wall, and whispered, "Sarah, these are beautiful. Why are they hidden here? Why don't you show them to the world?" Sarah shook her head. "Who would care? I'm not good enough. I'm just wasting time." But Lily placed a hand on her shoulder and said words Sarah would never forget. "The world doesn't decide your worth. Your gift does." Still, Sarah's doubts lingered. She kept painting, but quietly, secretly, almost ashamed of her passion. She finished her degree, got a job at an office, and tried to fit into the mold society built for her. But every day at that desk felt like a prison. Her soul screamed for freedom. One afternoon, as she was filing reports, Sarah received a call from the hospital. It was about her father. He had suffered a heart attack. Rushing to his side, she sat beside him as he recovered. His voice was weak but clear when he spoke. "Sarah, I don't know how much time I have left, but don't waste your life living mine. If painting makes you happy, then paint. I just want to see you free." Tears filled Sarah's eyes. For the first time, she felt permission not just from him, but from herself to follow her dream. From that day, she made a decision. She would no longer hide. She began painting more than ever before, pouring her soul into every canvas. She worked long days at the office, but every night she painted until her fingers ached. Slowly, she started posting her work online. At first, only a handful of people noticed. Comments were rare, likes were few. But Sarah remembered her father's words. She kept going. Day after day, week after week, she painted and posted. One morning, she woke up to a message from a woman across the ocean. "Dear Sarah, I saw your painting of the sunrise. I've been battling depression for months, but your art made me feel hope again. Thank you for reminding me that beauty still exists in this world." Sarah sat there, staring at the message, tears streaming down her face. She realized in that moment that her dream wasn't about fame or money. It was about impact, about touching hearts. Encouraged, she applied for a local art exhibition. Nervously, she submitted her best work. Weeks later, she received the news. She was accepted. On the night of the show, as she stood in the gallery surrounded by her paintings, people stopped, looked, and felt something. One young man whispered to his friend, This makes me feel alive." Sarah's heart soared. She had found her place. Years passed, and Sarah's work reached thousands of people across the world. Her art hung in homes, in offices, in galleries. She wasn't the richest or most famous artist, but she had built a life filled with meaning. Her parents, once doubtful, now looked at her with pride. And Sarah, standing in front of her paintings, finally understood. The greatest tragedy is not failing at your dream. It's abandoning it before it ever has the chance to grow. She looked back at her journey, the doubts, the rejections, the tears, the sacrifices, and whispered, it was all worth it. Sarah's story is a reminder to all of us who harbor secret dreams. Life may try to confine you to a safe, predictable path, but it's your choices and actions that determine your journey. Don't let societal pressures or the fear of failure hold you back. Embrace your unique gifts and passions and let them guide you. Whether it's painting, writing, music, or anything that sets your soul on fire, the world needs your light. As Sarah discovered, success doesn't always mean fame or fortune. It means living a life true to yourself, making a positive impact, and finding joy in the pursuit of your dreams. Sometimes, our greatest fears can become our greatest strengths. Fear of what others might say or think can paralyze us, keeping us from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. But as Sarah's story shows, it's our fears that often hold us back from our true potential. When we confront our fears and choose to follow our dreams anyway, that's when the real magic happens. It's in the struggle, the resilience, and the courage to be ourselves that we find our strength and discover what we're truly capable of. So if you have a dream that sets your soul on fire, don't let it go. Let it guide you, shape you, and push you beyond what you ever thought possible. Let your fears fuel your determination and your passion light your path. Don't be afraid to take risks, to fail, to get back up and start again. The world needs your light and your story. So go out there and chase your dreams. Don't settle for a life of regret. Instead, live a life of passion, purpose, and unwavering determination. The world is waiting for you to show it what you're made of. And remember, your greatest fears can also be your greatest strengths. Embrace them, overcome them, and let them propel you forward on your journey towards success. You never know what challenges you'll face or what obstacles stand in your way. There will be times when the road seems too difficult, the goals seem unattainable, and the sacrifices seem overwhelming. But it's in these moments that your true strength lies. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of perseverance. No matter how tough things get, as long as you keep moving forward, as long as you keep believing in yourself and your vision, you can achieve anything. Sarah didn't just wake up one day and become a successful artist. Her journey was marked by years of hard work, dedication, and unwavering focus. She didn't let setbacks or failures define her. Instead, she used them as stepping stones to greater success. Every time she fell, she got back up, dusted herself off, and started again. And it was this resilience, this tenacity to keep going no matter what, that ultimately led her to triumph. So, if you find yourself struggling to achieve your goals, if you're facing challenges that seem too great to overcome, remember Sarah's story. Remember that success is not a straight line. It's a winding path filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. It's the ability to pick yourself up when you fall, to learn from your mistakes, and to keep moving forward that truly defines your success. It's not about whether you stumble or fall. It's about whether you get back up and keep going. It's about the grit, the determination, and the sheer willpower to succeed no matter what life throws your way. So don't give up on your dreams. Hold on to them tightly and be willing to fight for them. Let Sarah's story inspire you to keep going even when the road ahead seems dark and uncertain. Let her example remind you that success is within your reach. You just have to be willing to put in the work, to make the sacrifices, and to never, ever give up. We hope Sarah's story has inspired you to pursue your dreams with passion and resilience. If it has, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this story. If you enjoyed this story, we invite you to watch another video on our channel titled, The Girl Who Chose the Stars. It is the story of a young woman who dared to dream big and pursue her passion for astronomy despite societal expectations and gender norms. Just like Sarah, she faced challenges and doubts, but her determination and resilience led her to achieve extraordinary success. You can watch it now by clicking the link on the screen. Thank you for watching and for being part of our community.